All right, Cassie with an email this morning. If you guys are going through anything in your life you want to share with Bert Show fam all around the country, then hit us up at thebertshow.com. And in this case, they just can't get on the same page as far as picking a baby name. Cassie?
Hey there, Bert Show. My husband and I are expecting our first baby in January. Maybe to share birthday with a Bert Show baby. Who knows? Whoop, whoop. That's me, by the way, you guys. I'm not having it.
They're like,
January. And we could not be further out of sync on anything as we are now when it comes to naming our baby. I'm usually a big pushover and give in to what others want over what I want 99% of the time in order to keep the peace. Same goes for my husband, so he is very used to getting his way in our relationship. Now, I don't know for sure what we're having, but it must be a boy because I swear I've grown a pair of balls for myself. For the first time, I have found myself standing up for myself and standing up for what I want or believe in. Nothing crazy, but I get taken advantage of at work, and I finally stood up for myself and said enough was enough. When it comes to this baby, I'm not giving in. Here's where I need your help. Both my husband and I have family traditions when it comes to naming boys. My husband's family takes the father's first name and uses it for the baby's middle name. The men on my side of the family are named after my grandfather. My grandfather is absolutely precious, and for as long as I can remember, I have always desired to continue the tradition and name my son after him if I was so lucky. My grandfather's name is Jesse Roy, and he goes by Roy. My daddy and older brother received the middle name of Roy, but they go by their first given names. My baby brother received the first name of Jesse, but goes by his middle name Parker. I love the name Jesse, and I love the man who our child could be named after who has since passed. My husband refuses to name our child Jesse because he says it would be like naming him after my brother, Jesse Parker. Very few even know Jesse is Parker's actual name. I feel it's a perfectly reasonable compromise to name our son Jesse Logan using both traditions, mine and my husband's. Instead, my husband would rather use the middle name of Logan, but find a different first name. His top choice is Beauregard Logan.
That's awesome.
No.
I love Beauregard.
No.
That's going to be a baby with a monocle.
Literally comes out of the room like that. I saw the whole thing.
Or Remnar Logan. You say Remnar, but does anyone else hear Rim blank?
Wow. No, but okay.
But if you do.
What?
Well, yeah, I don't even get it. Remnar.
Oh,
Yeah.
nasty. You're nasty.
I didn't need that in my ears,
All right.
Tommy. I was there.
Okay.
Thanks,
I
Tommy.
had it.
Neither name
You
floated.
still look confused,
I still
Kristen.
don't get it.
I'll explain it to you in the commercial break.
Why?
Some people like it.
Well, no, but that doesn't sound like that.
It doesn't. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
it's a
reaching.
reach.
Okay.
It makes perfect sense if you're trying to argue against it.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
yeah, that's true.
Neither set of names flow together, nor am I a fan of them. My husband says no name sounds good in the beginning, but I disagree. He's currently deployed, and I do not want to argue with him while he's deployed, but seriously, am I being too hormonal? The wife of our best man said I need to stand up for myself because I give in to him too much, and there's nothing wrong with Jesse Logan. What do you think? Are my feelings justified, or is this potentially me being hormonal with my new set of balls? I'm sure some of you may say this may not even be an issue, but he's determined to pick a name, and I guess he's been doing a lot of baby name thinking while he's deployed. I personally don't want to know the sex of the baby, but he does, so I just had an anatomy scan on Thursday, and they put the gender in an envelope, and I will be sending it to my husband to find out. I know I'll have to know at that point too, but my compromise is that with the next one, we won't find out. All the love, Chelsea.
I think the compromise here is just don't name the kid at all. Just go through life without a name,
Or
and everybody's happy.
Nobody gets their way. Well,
No.
they did. I really did like the name Roy. Baby Roy.
Well, as far as like the argument, like Jesse, because that's her brother, and he feels like it's going to be named after his brother. Like I got a 6-month-old named Jimmy. His name's James. My brother's name is James. My brother's son, my nephew, is named James, but they go by Morgan and Liam. I get all that, and Jimmy goes by Jimmy, so it's still different names. So that is a non-issue. And maybe you're going to disagree with me, and I don't care. I think when it comes to something like this, the default is the person who's carrying the baby for 9 months.
What? What?
Yeah.
Oh, shots fired.
The default is if you can't come to a compromise and you're stuck on two names. If you are, I knew you were going to disagree. If you are stuck on two names, the default is the person who's carrying the baby.
I mean, with our audience, you're probably not going to get an argument, but this
I'm
doesn't
sure I
seem
will,
just
and that's
at all.
fine. I'm just saying, if Bart and I had come to a head, and sorry,
The uterus carries the power.
I can't fight that.
right?
Yeah, I don't think I can fight it.
I
babe.
mean, Bart had something to do with you carrying that baby for a couple of months.
Yeah.
He spooched in a cup. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was like 5 seconds.
Can you say?
Oh, can I? Oh, my bad. We got IVF, y'all, in case you didn't know.
So vivid.
Isn't that what Bart wanted to name him?
Scrooge?
Yes. And you vetoed that, right? So in your case, it worked.
The Bert Show.